Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? Good. Ready to recognize some outstanding Trojan student athletes together. Let's put our hands together, a little energy in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 49th Annual Sports Banquet, sponsored by the outstanding Trojans Booster Club. Let's give them a round of applause. On behalf of the administration, I just want to say thank you to the coaches, trainers, all the parents who made it out tonight. Your unwavering support of the California Trojan student athletes is amazing. We wouldn't have these events if it wasn't for you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on, let's get going. So tonight, I'm Todd Fisher. I'm going to be your Master of Ceremonies. 3 years ago, I was adopted as a Trojan by Coach Chris. Couldn't be more happy to be here with my Trojan family today. I've bear witness to baseball, basketball, football games here, and I've been on the sidelines for some amazing, amazing accomplishments. I've seen section championship victories, I've seen some playoff games, and I've seen some amazing individual performance that the Trojans should be proud of forever. I gotta say today though, however, a special place in my heart is I get to help recognize all of the outstanding student athletes that are here and that have given all their best over the last year. High school sports, some say, it's about winning at all costs. We've all heard the horror stories we see in the news. You never see the good stories, the stories of sportsmanship. But I want us to remember today why we compete. High school sports is not about the teams and the athletes that win championships, although that's great. You guys have a couple of those, you know what I'm saying? It's about the love of competition and just achieving your personal best. For me, it's about that baseball player that gets the extra hit, the basketball player who puts in that bucket, the volleyball player who got her extra spike this year, my cross-country runner who was 15 seconds into her PR. That's what high school sports is about me. It's the love of the competition, achieving your personal best, and I think that's what high school sports teaches you, is just to give it your all. It's that feeling of knowing that you give it everything that you have in you, and that's what makes it worth it at the end of the day. It's that determination and that perseverance that you've learned. And I promise you, student athletes, it will stay with you for the rest of your life. Now, student athletes, I ask you to take a look around at the people sitting near you. This is what today is all about. Your friends and your family. Student athletes, I ask you to look left and right and look at your family that's here. Your cousins, your uncles, your sisters, your brothers. The people that drove you when you were 6 years old to your first baseball game, that took you to Dick's to get your first cleats, that took you to get your first volleyball, knee pads, or whatever you need, your running shoes. They were there for you, working 40 hours a day and making sure you went to your practices and had everything you need. So let's give that family a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, and second of all, friends. Friends is what it's all about. You have a common bond just being here in California, but being a student athlete with your friends enhances that bond. I promise you, you're not going to remember in 30 years from now when you're giving one of these speeches to another group if you beat a Bella 10-0 or 10-6. But you're going to remember who the left guard was. You're going to remember who the setter was. You're going to remember who the cross-country captain was, who the tennis captain was. You're going to remember who inspired you and who went to battle and who went to war with you. And I stand here at 42 years old and say I still have friends from the football teams and the sports that I played. So please look around and give your friends a big round of applause. Thank them for being there all the time back. Not only after that, but after your opponent. Now, being a student athlete, and we say that word student athlete, the student has to be in there because it's not an easy task. You have to balance a rigorous and demanding education with the considerable demands of high school sports. You guys help each other, you encourage each other, you cooperate and communicate, and that's why the California Trojans are always so successful. Whether you know it or not, to the underclassmen and to the rest of the Cole Center in California, you're role models here on this campus. You are talented folks with a range of knowledge and perspectives, and that's why we know when you leave here today, the student athletes are well prepared to lead California into the future. Today, we're going to take some time, we're going to recognize the achievements of a number of individuals in the room. But I want to say, and I mean this as somebody who's been in a lot of games and been here and seen the competition, I want to say congratulations to everyone in the room, everyone who took the courage to have that jersey and go onto the stage to compete. Big congratulations to all of you. Being a high school athlete is not an easy task. I salute you for it. Always play for yourself, play for your teammates, play for the pride, and never forget the tradition of being a California Trojan. Give yourselves a big round of applause, guys. All right, you've heard about the week. who makes sure the schedules are made, the buses are made, the uniforms are there. Somebody who you may not think about, but without his guidance and direction, it wouldn't be that successful. Ladies and gentlemen, the athletic director, Chris Miner.
Thanks, Todd. This was a different year for me because this was the first year that I've been in California and I actually wasn't a coach of the team. So it gave me a chance to really get to know some people from some other teams. You know, I was always invested in the girls basketball team, but as the athletic director, you have to be fair across the board. So it gave me a chance to sit back, spend a little bit more time with my family, but also spend a little bit more time with each team and kind of figure out how they run, what makes them tick. And I'm very pleased to say that here in California, we have good kids that show good sportsmanship. We don't have a lot of problems here, and we get complimented everywhere that we go, whether it's by other coaches, other athletic directors. I'm very proud to say that I'm the athletic director here, and all the teams give their all. They go out and compete. Everybody can't be successful every year. You know, we have up years, we have down years, but we're consistent. And to do that, you have to be part of the team. There's no I in team here. It's not because of me, it's not because of one coach, it's because of the support from top to bottom. So obviously at first I gotta thank Mr. Sears, Mrs. Fulmer for all their support throughout the school year, because the little things behind the scenes that happen when we have to change the game to 2 o'clock or we have to let the bus leave early, that's because of Mrs. Fulmer. You know, when I go and ask her for things, she's very willing to work with me. So I have to thank her for all her support that she's given me the whole time I've been here as athletic director. So thank you. Obviously next, we have the coaches. When we talk about unsung heroes, it's the coaches. Because I know the time that it takes to put into a successful program. They get paid for 3 months out of the year, but you can't coach 3 months a year to have a successful season. If you're not doing something in the off season or something to get ready, you're not going to have a successful team now because there's so many schools that are specialized in one sport. And at our school, we're very small, so we have to have, and you're going to see a lot of multi-sport athletes. But you know, when I look at the coaches, I don't look at it as I'm their boss. We're a team. I'm behind the scenes taking care of what I can take care of for them. They're out there in the trenches, making sure that our team is representing the district in a good way. So right now, I'm going to recognize the coaches. If you're here, just please stand. And I want everybody to hold their applause until the end. But I'm going to go through each and every coaching staff. And like I said, because I've been where you're at, I know the time and commitment that it takes. And we're very lucky here at California that we've had some good coaches come along. For football, we got Darren Dillo, Dax Thomas, Brian Grillo, Tony Bracito, and Mike Malone. Soccer, Lindsey Keene, Ken Keene. Girls basketball, Chris Nemick, Barry Nemick, Ashley Phillips. Softball, Vance Coyote, Tammy Sisler, Marley Evans. Cheerleading, Chrissy Doppelhauer, Jenna Glapp. Girls and boys tennis, Alinda Wobar. Volleyball, Renee Pasco, Michaela Schaefer. Golf, Bill Fabry. Boys basketball, Aaron Balla, Lou Pasquale, Walter Balla. Baseball, Lou Pasquale, Aaron Balla. And that's a huge commitment, back-to-back seasons, time-wise. Yeah. Track, Matt Loomis, Dana Galiffa, Tom Webb, Pete Harris. Cross country, Matt Loomis, Rob Ruddle. Yeah. And I also want to thank our athletic trainer who couldn't be with us today, Sam Tobias. So everybody gets to look around. efforts are very much appreciated. Next, I'm going to recognize the individual honors. I'm going to go through the teams and outline some of the highlights for each team of the season. As you know, we get a lot of people that get selected all section, things like that. So right now, we'll start with the football team. Anybody that's here from the football team, stand up. Obviously, the football team just wrapped up their second consecutive section championship. We have from the Post-Gazette, the all-conference team, offense, Jelani Stafford, Sam Thomas, Matt Trumpet. Some of you may not even know that you got these awards. For defense, Clayton Watson, Coach East Bryan, and Austin Grillo. Herald Standard Centennial Athlete for the fall was Austin Grillo. Mon Valley Independent B Graphics Finest 25. First team Sam Thomas. Second team Jelani Stafford. Clayton Watson. Honorable mention Austin Grillo, Lucas Kwok, Coach East Ryan, and Jaden Zuzak. Be seated. Thank you. Anybody here from golf, soccer, softball, and the boys and girls tennis teams, please stand. Let's have a round of applause for those teams. From track, we had a WPIL individual track and field championships that were held this week. And Jelani Stafford, he won the boys double-A shot put, the gold medal, and he advanced to the PIAA playoffs next week. And I will add that this is Jelani's first year in track, so to win a gold medal at the WPILs, that's quite an accomplishment. Michaela Boda, she finished fourth in the 300 hurdles. She also advanced to states, and she finished sixth in the 100 high hurdles. This year we had 5 school records set in track, and it was shot put, the 1600, that was Jelani, the 1600 meter, Charles Roberts, the discus, Clayton Watson, and the boys 3200 meter relay, Phil Stewart, Mason Kent, Josh Gwynn, Charles Roberts, and the first time for a long time, definitely since I've been the athletic director, that we did pole vault. Kara Goddard set a record. Any members of the volleyball team, please stand. Boys and girls basketball teams, stand please. Both the girls and boys basketball team, they had new coaches. They both qualified for the WPIL playoffs this year. We had an all-state athlete named to the third team. It was Malik Ramsey. He was also the observer reporter, District 1, All District 1, and he was the Post-Gazette All Section. And for girls basketball, we had one Post-Gazette All Section, and that was Michaela Boda. So and last but not least, we had a few members of the PIHL hockey team. We have a co-op with Ringgold, and they've won the Division II championship this past season. The members that are from California are Ethan Saylor, Noah Schrader, and Nathan Todd. Obviously, I scrambled a little bit here at the end to try to find out all these accomplishments because I try to follow them throughout the season. Not all these newspapers have subscriptions, and it's harder to track down who makes all these teams. But it just shows the caliber of student athletes that we have here and the caliber of teams. I need to add on baseball, because once I got up here, I realized that I forgot a sheet of paper, so I'm winging it. On baseball, they won the section championship. They were undefeated in their section. They were 15-1 overall. They earned the number 1 seed in the WPIAL playoffs. They will play this Monday at 4 o'clock at Greater Latrobe High School versus Eden Christian. They also had Harold Standard Scholar Athlete for the spring and Jacob Schwartz. So I'm hoping that I did get everybody. If I didn't, I do apologize, because when I walked out of the house today, my wife always asks me, "Are you excited for this banquet?" And I'm like, "No," because I know I'm going to forget something. You know, I come in early, I try to make sure that I have everything, and lo and behold, every year I forget one piece of paper. So I hope that we recognize everybody that earned an accomplishment. Obviously, more to come. Thank you.
We have a very special presentation next. It's going to be the Novak Award. And this next award is going to be given to 2 junior athletes, 1 boy and 1 girl. They have the highest GPA, and they play 2 or more varsity sports. Coming to the stage to present the Novak Award, ladies and gentlemen, please, warm welcome for Mr. George Novak II and Mr. Christopher Novak.
Good afternoon. Honored to be back here. When Chris and I were in high school, this was a cafeteria, so we remember having food fights here. So this is it's a little different. Yeah. So anyway, the award for the female junior scholar athlete award goes to Sydney Smichnik.
The male recipient is Matthew Shimko.
A big thank you to Mr. George Novak II and Christopher Novak. Thank you very much. And our next speaker to present the Don Shevik Scholar Athlete Award. You may know her, ladies and gentlemen, as your principal, Mrs. Leanne Homer.
This award is given in honor of Don Shevik, an outstanding athlete who passed away prematurely. The award is for 1 senior male and 1 senior female athlete. The requirements are 3.0 GPA and excel in 2 sports. This year's winners are Maya Fetty,
this time, we're gonna do our team MVP sportsmanship winners. And then I'm gonna bring the coaches up to do those presentations. And when we do the letter winners this year, we're gonna do a little bit different, because usually we're fumbling around up here trying to give out a bunch of envelopes. So when we do the letter winners, we're gonna call them all up. They're gonna stand, you're gonna give them a round of applause, and then either at the luncheon or in school, I will give you your letters. So it doesn't take as much time, there's not so much confusion. I will inform you that those of you that lettered for the first time, you always get your C that you can put on your varsity jacket. Unfortunately, they are not in yet. I did write on your envelope, and I have a record who is owed the C. So when they come in, I will contact you to either come to the school. Obviously, if you're a senior, I think you did get your letter, but everybody else, I ran out, and the manufacturer wasn't able to get it to me in time. So we will get that to you. You will get your pins and bars that are owed to you. Okay? Now, every year, I used to go in alphabetical order, but I realized that's probably not fair, so I did switch it up a little bit. So first, today we will do soccer. That's Lindsay King. Come on up.
All right, so our MVP is Jimmy Lawyer. And our sportsmanship winner was Corey Frick. All right, and our letter winners are Derek Staley, Colton Spenson, Nate O'Savage, CJ Tyler, Derek Keys, Jacob Wilson, Aiden Gillespie, Matt Chunzo, Connor Vick, Faith Keene, Jimmy Lawyer, Donnie Ross, Shane Brandemarty, and Dylan Lawyer.
You guys are staying here for a minute. Coach, congratulations. Phil. Let's hear it again for all the letter winners for the soccer. Next up, Mrs. Linda Wohar for girls and boys tennis.
All right, for girls tennis first, it's in the fall. The MVP is Sydney Schmishtek. The sportsmanship award goes to Gabrielle Crawford. Letter winners for girls tennis are Gabby Crawford, Lydia Kuster, Naomi Kuster, Christine Goodwin, Abigail Gustava, Claire Mock, Sydney Schmishtek, Raquel Rhodes, and Sydney Ruth. For boys tennis, the MVP is Trevor Kochman. The sportsmanship award goes to Matt Schinkel. The letter winners are Josh Gwynn, Greg Johnson, Trevor Kochman, Charles Roberts, Matt Shimko, Joe Sullivan, and CJ Tuttle.
Congratulations. You can come off this way. Thank you. Next, Renee Pasco for volleyball.
Good afternoon. I first want to congratulate all the seniors, and I wish you the best. I also want to take this time to thank Ryan DeFranco. He's not here today, but Ryan is a senior this year, and for all 4 years, he has put time into the volleyball team, helping us out with practices, coming to games, and being our cheerleader. So I really want to thank him. Okay, for our MVP is Olivia Nicholson. Sportsmanship award goes to Maya Fetty. The letter winners, Marley Renner, Olivia Nicholson, Jenna Jacobs, Maya Fetty, Haley Hickabotham, Deja Goodell, Taylor Pasco, Jordan Cruz, Milena Pendo, Kamari Walden, Elena Nicholson, and Ashley Gush.
Next for football, to present the award winners and the letter winners, Coach Dax Thomas.
Before we present any of the awards, and I'm gonna let Chris do that, and I'm gonna hand them to you as you come up. But I just want to thank the football team for all they've given me. It's been one hell of a ride, and I appreciate it. As a coach, you can't ask more from the team than you gave us. I'd also like to recognize Coach Dillo. I think you seniors have been here for 4 years of his coaching, from the time he started to the time he resigned. And I can recall your first game, going into the locker room 70-0, getting beat by Clareton, and ending that year 2-8. Over the next 3 years, that program has been turned around. Has a lot to do with the athletes we have, but it also had a lot to do with the guy leading the ship. And I think we all owe Coach Dillo a great round of applause. We all understand why he left. He has a lot of family issues that are going on right now, and I don't think anybody could go through what he was going through and keep focused on a team. He did that, and I think we all owe him a round of applause when I was not here. Additionally, when you have an opening for a position up like that at a small single-A school, you get one or two candidates to put in for the job, if that. You don't have much of a selection for the small single-A program. But I can tell you, I personally know 4 of the candidates that put in for the job, and I know there were 6 total. That speaks volumes of our program, fellas. 2 section championships in a row, 3 playoff berths in a row. Could be the first team to ever go 3 section championships in a row in California history. You had 6 candidates put in for this job, some of which are Hall of Fame candidates, great resumes, 3 of which I know are unbelievable candidates. This administration had a very difficult time making a decision. The coach that they chose in Ed Woods, I know personally, I know professionally, I've seen him coach. You can't ask for a better guy to come lead you guys on. I would like to recognize Coach Woods as being your new head coach, and I know that he's going to take you to places that you want to go, and we want to see you go. So congratulations, Ed Woods. I'm going to hand it over to Chris to go ahead and announce the award so that I can shake your hand when you come up.
Okay, first for the offensive MVP, Jelani Stafford. The defensive MVP, Austin Grillo. Special teams MVP, Nathan Zemeny. And the sportsmanship winner, Nick Urban. Okay, now for the letter winners. Lucas Qua, Jaden Zuzak, Austin Grillo, Damani Stafford, Jelani Stafford, Coach East Ryan, Malik Ramsey, Anthony Haschetz, Nathan Zemeny, Seth Rarica, Noah Schrader, Matt Trunzo, Tim Yonko, Mason Sholok, Colton Lusk, Mason Watkins, Colin Tyonis, Nick Urban, Michael Zemeny, Sam Thomas, Nathan Giletti, Eric Edmondson, and Damian Simiak. Congratulations. Thanks again, Coach Dax. And please, coaches, if I missed anything on recognizing you, don't be afraid to say it up here, okay? Anybody that I missed in the middle. Next, we got baseball. Coach Lou Pasquale. And then he'll be followed by the basketball coach and Aaron Balla. So we got 2 in a row here from these guys.
First of all, we have co-MVPs, Jacob Schwartz and Nate Zemeny. Our sportsmanship winner is Colton Lusk. Letter winners, Fred Kennard, Peyton Conti, Brody Connor, Jordan Kearns, Colton Lusk, Brendan Padilla, Jacob Pickle, Jacob Schwartz, Matt Trunzo, Connor Big, and Nate Semple.
So for the MVP, we had, we chose Malik Ramsey as the MVP. And sportsmanship winner, important to me, was Austin Grillo. Letter winners, we had Austin Grillo, Nato Savage, Coaches Ryan, Tim Yonko, Michael Zemney, and Nate Zemney. While these guys come up, I want to thank everybody that stuck behind me about it. I know I'm a younger coach coming in, first year coming into the team, and I can't be more appreciative of this group particularly. Everybody played their role, everybody stayed focused on it and participated, and it was fantastic. It really made our season exciting for me and to keep the future exciting as well. So this is a good group we got, especially the seniors too. I'm going to miss them because they played a huge role in trying to get me comfortable in my role, and it's going to help the program ahead thanks to you guys. So keep that in mind. Thank you.
Next up for golf, Coach Bill Fabry.
For the Sportsmanship Award and also for the MVP, Trucker Roberts. And for the letter winners, Trucker Roberts, Steve Martin, Phil Stewart, Jacob Pixel, Randall Mullet, and Jacob Cox.
All right, next for cross country and track, Matt Loomis.
Okay, we'll do cross country first, that's the short list. For our boys MVP, it was Charles Roberts. And for our girls MVP, Michaela Bode. Our boys sportsmanship winner was Josh Quinn. And our girls sportsmanship winner was Bree Truscott. Shimko, Colby Kent, Jay Bannick, Michaela Boda, Emma Sprouse, Bree Trussler, and Deja Walker.
You guys, if you're on track.
We're gonna make them all stay up here because they're all members of the track team as well. Save them a few steps. Michaela's got to save her legs for Thursday. All right, for the track team, the boys MVP, Charles Roberts. Girls MVP, Michaela Boda. Our boys sportsmanship winner, Mason Kent. Our girls sportsmanship winner, Bree Trussell. Bear with me, the list is long for letter winners. For the girls, we'll do the girls first. Michaela Boda, Jordan Cruz, Maya Fetty, Kara Goddard, Gianna Grillo, Deja Goodell, McKenna Hewitt, Michaela Hibbler, Maddie Mickton, Taylor Pasco, Alexis Smithley, Emma Sprouse, Bree Trussler, Amari Walden, and Deja Walker. Other winners, Elton Wagner, Jamel Cameron, Jay Bannick, Nathan DeLay, Aiden Gillespie, Austin Grillo, Josh Wynn, Nick Hilty, Colby Kent, Mason Kent, Jimmy Lyer, Nathan Savage, Lucas Watt, Seth Barrica, Charles Roberts, Coach Ryan, Ethan Shimko, Max Shimko, Jelani Stafford, Derek Staley, Phil Stewart, Clayton Watson, Stephen Yarasek, and James Zuzik.
Come to the front and say something, you guys just got up here.
Congratulations, champion cross country. Softball, Vance Kaetic.
This year's MVP winner was Marley Renner. And the sportsmanship award is Gianna O'Brien. Letter winners, Brittany Bevan, Michaela Boda, Lacey Coyote, Jordan Cruz, Jenna DeFranco, Ashley Gulch, Ken Hewitt, Jen Hughes, Faith King, John O'Brien, Elena Pendo, Marley Renner, and Ella Ziegler.
Last but not least, I had to get him good because he was my assistant coach and he's been probably my best friend since we've been little. Coach Chris Neiman, girls basketball.
This ain't my sheet. This ain't mine. No, I'm joking.
For girls basketball, we have co-MVPs, Michaela Boda and Sydney Smith. And the sportsmanship winner is Kayla Pascal. Letter winners, Michaela Boda, Jordan Cruz, Deja Goodell, McKenna Hewitt, Taylor Pasco, Charlie Petrucci, Sydney Smichnik, and Kamari Walsh.
Okay, once again, I want to thank all the coaches and the student athletes. To me, obviously, every team has an MVP, but sportsmanship across the board, that's what I look at when I'm going to watch the game. I want our district to be represented well, and I want people to display good sportsmanship. So congratulations to all of those winners. Now, the next couple categories, we're going to do the 3-sport award and then the 4-year letter winners. So the 3-sport awards, this is for any senior athlete that participates in 3 sports in one school year. Obviously, the demands of your academics, which come first, it's tough to be a 3-sport athlete today with whether you work, whether you have other things going on in your life, and juggling school. So the first 3-sport athlete is Austin Grillo. Austin was on the football team, the basketball team, and track. Deja Goodell, volleyball, basketball, and track. Josh Wynn, cross country, boys tennis, and track. Charles Roberts, cross country, boys tennis, and track. And Nathan Zemany, football, basketball, baseball. Congratulations to all the 3-sport award winners. Just as important are the 4-year letter winners. Obviously, depending on the team that you're on, depending on your numbers, you know how hard it is to letter as a freshman and sophomore. These young men and women have done it all 4 years. So that's a big accomplishment in a small school. To be able to get on the field or court as a freshman and participate and letter, that's a big deal. So first, Maya Fetty for track. Austin Grillo, football. Josh Wynn, track. Trevor Kochman, tennis. Charles Roberts, track. Jelani Stafford, football. I did fail to mention congratulations to Jelani for going to Youngstown State to continue his career. Deja Walker, track. And Clayton Watson, football. Congratulations to all 4-year letter winners. Okay, next up is gonna be Mr. Fisher. He's gonna announce all the senior athletes. We have a plaque for each one of you, provided by the boosters, and I see Tony's actually in here this year, so I have to thank Tony for his time. All these awards, everything going on today is compliments to the boosters. And Tony's usually out there flipping burgers or cooking, so I actually saw him sitting over there. And I want to thank George Novak Sr. as well for coming up today. So thank you.
So you guys having a good time so far. Let's give a round of applause for all the winners today. All the student athletes. And make sure you're good to see all of these great stories and these great student athletes. Right now, we're going to recognize the senior athletes. You can come up and take your plaque from the athletic director. First, Gabrielle Crawford, Maya Fetty, Austin Grillo, Deja Goodell, Joshua Gwynn, maybe you guys want me to have about 30 of them. You can hold your applause to the end and make it super loud, all right? We can do that. And a big Trojan loud applause. Girl, you put about 5 miles over there, man. Yeah. Might want to see the track coach. All right. Who's the last name out, sir? Derek Hammett. Haley Higginbotham. And Jenna Jacobs. Gregory Johnson. And Trevor Koshman. Sarah Martin and Stephen Martin. Olivia Nicholson. Charles Roberts. And the best basketball scorekeeper in all of Louisville, Trucker Roberts. Caitlin Schultz, Jelani Stafford, Noah Schroeder, Emma Sproles, Jacob Swartz, Kayla Thomas, Lindsay Trail, Marie Trussler, Mr. Nicholas Urban, Deja Walker, Clayton Watson, Timothy Yanko, and our final 2 seniors, Michael Zemini and Mr. Nathan Zemini. Now, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for your senior Trojans. That's going to end the awards portion, but we've still got some great stuff coming up. Let's give one more big round of applause for your athletic director. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure to be here tonight. It's been my pleasure to be out here throughout the seasons. And one of the constants at every basketball game, you hear her yelling and screaming, one of your biggest fans, I'd like to introduce her to come up next. Ladies and gentlemen, your principal, Mrs. Leanne Fulmer.
hourly job to give Chris a chance to take a breather. As many of you know, each sports team has a boosters organization comprised of parents who supply and run all those concession stands in order to raise money for gifts and equipment for our athletes. It never ceases to amaze me what our volleyball team boosters and basketball boosters can do with a tabletop pizza oven. I am aware and in awe of the tremendous amount of time the baseball and softball boosters commit to fundraising and the community support for all of these sports. Not to mention the hard work of our track and soccer parents, which at times has been a one-man or a one-woman operation. During the football season, the California Trojan Booster Club, led by Tony Mariscotti and his long list of booster members, along with the Band Association, raised money through the stadium concession stand for this banquet, the trophies, the awards at the end of the year, and the banquet that we're about to have. On behalf of the California Area High School, I thank you, our school community, and all of our parents for everything you do to make it nice for our kids. Thank you. Mentioned as an unsung hero, he has often rescued me, and he is my hero. Thank you, Mr. Minor. He's committed a great amount of time and effort into turning the athletic program into a well-organized operation through informative web pages. His tech ability is unbelievable. Constant availability by phone and intense coordination of all of our sports and the practice schedule. So I thank you, Chris.